In the building with me have two very special guests. First off, this is a man you're gonna know if you've ever been in a convenience store because you have. It's happened probably today, and you've seen Rap Snacks. Man, I have the creator of the movement of the brand Rap Snacks, James Fly Lindsay. Man, James, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well, my brother. Great to be here in St. Louis, man. This is one of my biggest supporting marketplaces, man, and it's great to be here to share the love.
For sure. And speaking of St. Louis, of course, we got to keep it so St. Louis in the building right now. Repping old Vienna, man. You don't know about Red Hot Riplets. What are you even doing here, man? What you know about it? Steve, of course, repping old Vienna. Steve, good afternoon. How you doing,
How
man?
are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Steve. Doing great, man. And once again, James, you've partnered with old Vienna in the past, of course, and currently.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, over Vienna, 16 years ago, we created a partnership with the exclusively distributes Rap Snacks throughout the St. Louis, Missouri area. It's been a great partnership, and we look forward to, growing this business at a big rate for the next 10 years or to whatever,
Yeah, for sure. Now, James, I showed you just before we went on the air 2 years ago, man. What was it 2 years? 2 years ago, I had a bag of Rap Snacks, and I found a Wu-Tang chip inside of Rap Snacks. I don't even think that was supposed to happen at all, but that was a one of one. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I've definitely consumed some Rap Snacks
chip,
before, man. And definitely, if you haven't, you got to go online or go to your nearest convenience store and check it out. But for sure, tell me about the brand, man, and how it came to be. I mean, it started in '94, and my awareness of it really, I have to say, when Lil Romeo became invested in it as well, that boosted it for me. But tell people the story if they don't know.
Yeah, it was. I worked at a company called Johnson Products.
Oh wow!
Years ago, and my position was creating different products for them. And I consider myself like a snack connoisseur. As a young kid growing up, I used to put different flavors of potato chips in the bag, shake them up, and
special mix.
Only the people in the hood to understand that.
Exactly.
Special mix. We had that going on, and from there, I always had been intrigued by snack foods, and like most kids growing up in the inner city, we're trying to figure out what we want to do, and from day one, I always wanted to be in the snack industry. And I felt like it was a blessing that I came up with something that really hit the culture with Rap Snacks, because, 22 years ago, which was before its time, now it's just catching up right now, But, you have to understand from my standpoint of putting it out, going to different distributors and kind of educating them on the brand of what Rap Snacks is, what the target markets are, the different flavor profiles. I was the first one to create a honey barbecue. Now everybody has a honey barbecue. And he knows that most of my flavors are different flavors that extend the market rather than cannibalize what's out there. So, for instance, you have the honey jalapeno, you have the sour cream with a dapper ranch. Those are talking points, but also what facilitates repeat business for Rap Snacks is actually the product in the bag. We like seasoning, we like unique products, and we like stuff that tastes good. And if it doesn't taste good, what happens? We're not buying it.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, it tastes good. You got to make stuff that makes sense. I mean, sour cream with a dab of ranch and amigos on it, that's just a layup right there. That's perfect. You know what I mean?
A layup, exactly.
I want to take you back real quick because
Sure.
that was interesting. You said you worked for Johnson Products. Was that out of Chicago when you were working there?
Yes, it was. Yep.
So working for such a, in my eyes, an illustrious, black business.
Very much so.
You also set up a training program for young black men, also to do black business as well,
Very
just young
true.
business as well.
Very
so
true, man.
please enlighten me, man.
Very true.
Tell me about some things you learned working at Johnson Products and things that you always carry with you to this day, man.
Well, I went to Cheney University initially, coming out of there as a black university, and working at Johnson Products gave me the opportunity to kind of, hit the ground running fast, with being able to sit next to Mr. Johnson, learn, the different aspects of business, but also think about how can I incorporate that into what I did. Right, so that's what I want to do. I want to pass the torch on eventually, and start different training programs that will enlighten, the inner city kids to the snack food industry. It's a $47.5 billion industry on a yearly average, and as inner city and Afro Americans, we represent less than 1% of that business. Right, so the upside is humongous. But the knowledge and the education that I can provide to them can give them the insight, like, well, I can make money off this. It's all about options in where we come from.
Absolutely. I mean, I think the best people that run these businesses would be consumers first and foremost. You know,
very much so.
I was a consumer of radio, like you said, you were a consumer of snack food, and I think some kids, even with all the technology today, just don't understand how simple it is to just find a way to get into it. It may not be as simple just to break through, but if you find the information, that'll start you on that path. And I think that's a great thing you're doing with the young kids, you know, through the training program, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. So the future of Rap Snacks, man, 2017, I see the new faces on there with Fetty, Migos is contemporary. Is it how do you approach artists, or do artists approach you with their camps? How does that work?
Well, I mean, I've been approaching the artists because, again, you know, the last 5 years through my transition starting Rap Snacks, you know, I've been involved with the management team for Meek Mill.
Okay.
You know, working with him on his brand, you know, and it kind of, you know, enlightened me to some of the stuff that I really didn't know either. You know, Meek will always tell people that, you know, I kind of helped him understand what his brand was, but he also helped me understand what the culture of what kids are thinking of today. Right, so you know, right now is, you know, I have them approaching me, but initially I went to them and talked to them about this is an opportunity not to only make money, but your core business is in the hood.
Yes.
So, you know, you got a lot of rappers that I don't want to do that, but they don't understand that, you know, the
reach is crazy.
Right, you have to understand, like, you know, you got to keep your core fan base.
Yes.
Right, and you're providing them something they like to eat, and also on the back of the bag, you know, it's like a mobile opportunity because we can scan anything on the bag here, and you can get a free, you know, Freddie Wap song. You know, we're going to do all kinds of things. Right,
absolutely.
So, you know, it's the future of snack foods and products in general, because you're touching the culture, not just selling a product. You know, you like I always say about Meek, you know, his fan base is so strong because, you know, people live vicariously through him. And that's why I want to create that same atmosphere for Rap Snacks. Absolutely.
So is there like a social where they can get onto, as well as a website? Because, I mean, we see the Rap Snacks swag as well, so I think people want to be in tune with the whole thing.
Very much so, very much so. You can, my Instagram is axfly1.
Okay.
You know, you had that at the official Rap Snacks. That's the Instagram for Rap Snacks. You know, and Facebook's is the Rap Snacks Facebook.
Okay.
Yep.
Can they get down with like a bulk order online somewhere? How can you do it?
Well, right now we don't have an online situation because what I'm doing, I'm building this like we built a mixtape.
Grassroots,
right? Grassroots and everything.
Okay.
And then when I do it online, it's going to be something that's going to be a little different than what people are doing right now. You know, direct to consumer is the future, right? But you want to make sure that it's directed to something that is going to make sense for the brand overall.
Definitely. Yep. With James, Steve, thank you so much for your time. Steve, I don't know if this is licensed apparel or not, but I did see somebody with a Red Hot Ripley shirt over the weekend. Now, I don't know if this is licensed apparel or not, but there may be a market for this. Maybe some red Vienna hats we can get on the market. Something, you know what I mean?
We got some shirts made up.
Okay.
But there might be some knockoffs out there. Very well could be.
Definitely.
But I also want to say this real quickly.
Official. Yeah. You know what I mean? What'd you say? My bad, James.
I just posted, we have a little Bootsy bag coming out.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Bootsy.
Yes, sir. And so it's a Rap Snacks Wavy, so it's a wavy chip. And
nice.
It's a Louisiana Hot. You know, it's going to be, I think it's going to be pretty good for us.
That's what it do, man. Yeah. So once again, it's the official Rap Snacks on IG, right?
Right, exactly.
Make sure
it's, exactly. Mine's is XFly1.
There it is, man. James, Steve, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate y'all stopping by.
All right, thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.
Of course. It's Hot 104.1.